There's a one-eyed yellow island to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Carew. The little yellow god forever gazes down. He was known as Mad Carew to the subs of Kathmandu. He was hotter than they were inclined to tell. But for all his foolish pranks, he was worshipped in the ranks. The colonel's daughter smiled at him as well. He loved her all along, with a passion of the strong. The fact she loved him was plain to all. She was nearing 21 when arrangements they were begun to celebrate her birthday with a ball. He wrote and asked a present which he liked from Mad Carew. They met next day as he dismissed the squad, and jestingly she told him that the only thing to do would be the green eye of the little yellow god. On the night before the dance, Carew seemed in a trance. They chaffed at him as they puffed on their cigars, but he never once did smile, sat there all the while, walked out into the night beneath the stars. 'Twas dawn when he returned, his shirt and tunic torn, a gash across his forehead dripping red. They patched him right away, he slept throughout the day. The colonel's daughter watched beside his bed. At last he awoke, asked his tunic be sent through. She brought it down, he thanked her with a nod. He bade her search the pockets, saying that's from Mad Carew. 'Twas the green eye of the little yellow god. She upbraided Mad Carew in the way that women do, though strangely both her eyes were hot and red. She wouldn't take the stone, and Carew was left alone with the jewel that he had risked his life to get. When the ball was at its height, on that still and tropic night, she thought of him, she hastened to his room. As she crossed the barrack square, she could hear the dreamy air of a waltz tune floating softly through the gloom. His door was open wide, the moon was shining through. The floor was wet and slippery where she trod. An ugly knife lay buried in the heart of Mad Carew. 'Twas the vengeance of that little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Carew, and the little yellow god forever gazes down.